Good afternoon, everybody. And first, I want to thank all of you for turning out for the walk this morning. And also, I want to thank the fantastic walk team that made this all possible. Several times in the talks, people have been expressing their appreciation to me, but I do very little. I just sort of send out the ideas, and other people pick up the ideas and organize the whole thing. And so one feature about the work of Buddhist Global Relief, I would say very much there's an organization that's participating called the Interdependence Project. Well, BGR is, in a sense, an interdependence project, and that we work together as a team, even though I'm regarded as the founder and chairperson, but it's very much a collaboration between many people working together to make all of this activities and projects possible. And there's one person who's not with us today, but who really deserves special mention, and this is the executive director of BGR. Her name is Kim Behan. She is a short woman, about 5 feet tall, weighing about 100 pounds. But the work that she has done through our projects, arranging our projects, would weigh 10,000 pounds and stand 10 feet tall. And then we work very closely with our projects. So it's an interdependence also between BGR and our projects, including our partners here in New York City, other partners in the United States, and partners around the world. We especially, though we have some projects with large organizations like Helen Keller, Oxfam International, but we like to work closely with small organizations that are very much rooted in the countries and cultures where the projects take place. The inspirational value that I see that lies behind the work of BGR is what I call conscientious compassion. Compassion, we say, is a fundamental value of Buddhism. But in my mind, compassion, just expressed as a wish that others be free from suffering, is not enough. Conscientious compassion is something that I see as more proactive, that entails a conscientious commitment to uplift those afflicted with suffering. And I see conscientious compassion to revolve around two contributing values. One of these values is justice. And justice means the principle, the understanding that every human being is of intrinsic value, that every human life possesses an inherent dignity, a dignity which should be respected, recognized, uplifted, and given the opportunity to unfold its potentials. And to realize justice at this level there are two requirements. The first is that people have to live. We have to support the life of people. And in order for people to live, the primary requirement is food. And so one of the main prongs of BGR projects is to provide either direct food aid or to help those who are cultivating food to grow their crops more abundantly. And so we have many projects along this line. And so the first requirement of human justice is to enable people to live. The second requirement of justice is to enable people to thrive. Not merely to live, but to thrive. Thriving means to unfold their potentials. Every human being has different talents, abilities, skills, immense potential, which is locked up in the deep recesses of their mind, but cannot unfold when they're living oppressed by poverty and hunger. The key to helping people realize their potentials is education. Education enables people to dig into those deep hidden potentials of their mind and to bring them to manifestation. And this is why BGR especially sponsors projects that promote education, particularly of poor girls in many traditional cultures. And so we have projects like this. The one that moves me most deeply is this GATE project in Cambodia. GATE is an acronym meaning Girls Access to Education. And as Marcy pointed out, many of these girls, the chairman doesn't get a 1 minute. No, I can do it. Okay, many of these girls started out just in elementary school, went on to secondary school. Now about 90 or 100 of them are in college and university. Girls from the poorest stratum of society in a very poor country, Cambodia. So I said, what lies these sort of contributing values of conscientious compassion? One is the commitment to justice. The second is love. Love is sometimes an overused word, but what I mean here by love is developing a deep concern for all human beings, even those unknown and unseen by us, in the conviction that every human being might be our own mother, father, brother, sister, son, or daughter. And so when one develops this loving concern for all human beings, one wants to uplift them, help them, and enable them to flourish. And this has been the project, the mission, the mission, the commitment of Buddhist Global Relief since our founding. And somebody says, I think it was TK who said, he hopes that BGR will flourish 10 years in the future. I hope it will flourish for 10,000 years in the future.